Kuch Kuch Hota is one movie that my family throws on me when I suppose they run out of tomatoes or eggs. My mother once said, "Do you know what is the best part about Kuch Kuch Hota Hai?" And I said, "What, the songs?" And she said, "No, your absence." Then each time I tell my husband, "I think you should do this script and not that," he says, "Please, I don't need your advice. You're the person who said no to Kuch Kuch Hota Hai." But for that, I don't really have any excuse. In fact, I never felt bad about it till I was here today and I saw this AV and how many awards, and that, I actually regretted saying no for the first time in my life. I do remember Karan coming to give me a narration of the script. It was the first narration he'd ever given anybody. And we were sitting in my grandmother's house. The ceiling was constantly leaking. And halfway through, I didn't know what was more damp, the ceiling or Karan's face, because he was crying profusely, and I had to keep giving him one tissue after another. He was very touched by his own story. But needless to say, Karan didn't cry for very long. He already had the incredible Shah Rukh and Kajol, and then he found the terrific Rani Mukherjee, made this marvelous movie, and has been laughing all the way to the bank ever since. Now, Karan has claimed that I broke his heart when I didn't do this movie because he'd written the part for me. But I want to tell him that I did him the greatest favor. Considering every movie I did, even with Shah Rukh Khan, bombed, Kuch Kuch Hota Hai is a super hit simply because I'm not in it. And Rani, my dear friend, I've told you this before, but you owe me 1,000,000 gifts because, darling, I made your career.